Hey guys, got a rather haxy and long battle against SLOWbros today. He's another YouTuber, and so we have a pretty fun battle. I lead bayonet, he leads lantern, which is kind of weird because you don't normally lead with lantern and set up. It's just something that I don't normally see, and it starts stockpiling, and immediately I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do on this guy. So I get the knockoff, which I don't remember what it knocked off, and I get a burn on it. And so I bring in Hitmonlee, and I go for an earthquake, but I think stab close combat would have done more anyways. I don't know. Doesn't really matter because it's too late now. And he uses spit up, which I really didn't see coming. And so I guess it's kind of a cool move, but at the same time I kind of am wondering like what leads you to use that. But Miltank comes in and finishes him off, which is pretty cool. So in comes Magnezone, and this is the first Magnezone I think I've ever battled, and I don't really know that much about it, and I figured it's probably a special sweeper. And so I just go for a paralysis on it, and now I don't know what to switch to, so I just keep going for body slams, and it ends up T-waving, and I got a crit body slam on it, which was kind of pointless. But he switches out while I heal Bell, which was pretty cool. But in comes T-Tar, and my Hitmonlee is gone, and so right now I'm like predicting my doom in this battle. And again, not knowing what kind of T-Tar this is, I'm just basically using Miltank as a tester. And then he gets a crit Stone Edge, which really sucked. So yeah. So I'm just trying to heal off some of the damage and try to get in a switch, and his Stone Edge misses, which was pretty cool. So now I can switch out, which I do, to bayonet, mainly just because I didn't want anything else to take a hit. So yeah, Stone Edge does a lot, and he switches out, which was a good prediction because Will-O-Wisp would have pretty much crippled his Tyranitar. And then he switches out again, so I get a free knockoff on his Toxicroak, but it was a Focus Sash, so that's kind of pointless, I guess. But it just kind of means that I can come in later. And I live with 1 HP and get a burn on him, which was pretty cool. You don't see that very often. So yeah, then I bring in Ampharos, and he goes for a cross chop, and it gets a crit, which really sucks, because I knew I would take that really well, but now I'm just like hurting because of that, and with the Sandstorm I don't gain any leftovers. And then I get poisoned on the poison jab, so just like really crappy luck. But I do take out his Toxicroak. It's just Ampharos is now useless, which really bites. So he sends in Venusaur, and there's really nothing I can switch into again, so I'm just... Poor Ampharos got raped by hacks, which sucks. So unfortunately she goes down, and I bring in Noctowl. He goes for a sleep powder, which I guess he just forgot that I have insomnia. So I get a hypnosis off, which is really cool, and so I just start going for some air slashes, and I'm like, cool, this is gonna be quick and easy. And he gets a 1-turn sleep, which really sucked. But then he goes for a synthesis, which only does like 25% recovery or something like that in the Sandstorm, so I still finish it off. And not wanting to take a Thunderbolt from this thing, I switch into Fuzzums, and he ends up getting paralyzed, which is, he gets paralyzed or like pair hacks so much this battle, but like he lands so many crits and so many like crippling side effects hit me. It really sucked. So I guess it's kind of even. I don't know. But I go back to Noctowl to take the any special hit this thing's gonna try and dish out. And I'm just really hoping he doesn't start to Calm Mind up. And he goes for a Surf, and he gets another crit, which was, it sucked. I was just like, first I'm gonna lose because Lantern spat up all over my Hitmonlee, and it just was like, ew, this is gross, I'm out. And died. So I'm fearing a T-Tar sweep, and then I keep getting hit with crits, and I'm just like, this blows. I'm gonna get overpowered and hacks to death. So while he's asleep, I get 2 roosts up, which is pretty cool. And then I just start Nightshading. And so, yeah, I'm just kind of stalling. Wide Lens, Hypnosis is total win. Yeah. Until Platinum comes out, then it's gonna suck. Yeah. And so, one more Nightshade, and then he finally wakes up and gets a Trick Room. And I'm like, sweet. All he has left is a Tyranitar. And since I'm probably gonna be slower, I'm gonna get a Hypnosis off, and it's just gonna be stalling to the end. And he's faster. So I'm like confused as to what kind of a T-Tar this is. Like, is it a curse Tyranitar or what? I have no idea. So in comes Miltank a little while ago actually, and keeps taking Stone Edge like the beast that it is. Actually, it's more of like a blue lump that drinks its own milk. Yeah. So I'm just stalling out the Trick Room until I'm faster. And so there it goes. And now I get a T-Wave off for some Para-Hack chance. Para-Hacks chance stuff. Yeah. So now I'm just gonna start body slamming, and I have Nidoking in reserve, but I want to do as much damage as I can before it comes into just like plain out ensure a KO. And I noticed he wasn't taking Leftovers recovery, so it kind of like rules out, I don't know, like Curse or Dragon Dance set, and it didn't sub, so that's definitely not a Focus Punch. Maybe it's running like Relaxed and then banking on Trick Room to speed it up. I really don't know. So yeah, I just go for another body slam knowing that I'm probably gonna die. I get a defense drop right before Sandstorm takes me out, which was kinda pointless. So in comes Nidoking, and I get an Earth Power off, and it KOs, which was pretty cool. So despite all that bad luck and overpowering Pokemon, I still won 1-0. Good game, SLOWbros. It was pretty fun. Lots of hacks though, kinda sucked. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, so I will see you all later. Bye.